I was recently on honeymoon. All inclusive. Saint Lucia. Full of people who would go, "This round's on me." This round's on me. The one thing I've learned about being married is
steady, like come on. This is a lot of new material.
I'm not going to continue because the punchline's so weak.
That was my wife vetoing my jokes about the honeymoon, where of course I had to do some karaoke.
I'll let my dream come true. Oh, right now, let it go to right now. Oh, yeah.
Now, on our next show, I had to talk about my new look.
I guess Jack Grealish just let himself go. I went into the hairdressers and showed them a picture of Brad Pitt. The lady said, "I can only do hair, Richard." I actually went to Kazakhstan a few years ago. Yeah. And I tried to eat horse. I should have really have waited for that race to finish. Never caught up with him. And that is why this is all new material night, everyone. Did you guys know that the guy who invented Headspace actually spent 4 years in Moscow before he invented it? Oh, yeah, I know, it's interesting, right? But it makes me think our minds are now being controlled by Vladimir Putin. It would explain why I've taken up topless horse riding. And boy, it was tasty.
So I'm a little bit sweaty. I'm doing a 21-day fitness challenge. I'm on day 10, I think it is. It's been really hard. I did want to run outside today, but it's been raining. So I did a little workout inside, but I'm doing pretty well. It's no gluten, no dairy, no alcohol. Clearly no fun. I've had to do a quick workout because I'm off to the Boogaloo for Big Nose Comedy. It's actually my first gig of the year. If we don't count the gigs that I host, it's the first away day, so to speak. Last Monday's Too Far Comedy, I would say it was the weakest so far, just because quite a few of the acts didn't bring their bringers. It wasn't as big a crowd and the vibe wasn't as good as it has been. It was still pretty decent.
We are on social media, Too Far Comedy, on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. We are most active on Instagram and Facebook, because if you go on the Twitter page, we've got 9 followers. I said this last week thinking, oh, we might get to double figures. We didn't.
This is a big task for me now. A first 5 minutes without my home fans. No, being a night that I'm not hosting.
One of the things about me is I've always wanted to be a professional wrestler. I'd be Too Far Richard Parr. My school friend Dan came up with it. He was like, I just imagine you losing your mind, Richard, and starting hitting people with steel chairs, and the commentator goes, "Oh my God, he's gone too far, he's gone too far, Richard Parr, too far, Richard Parr." The teacher then told me to quieten down, so I power slammed him through a table. Yeah, I've got 2 more bits.
That was pretty bad. I'd been feeling great having started my night a few weeks ago. Perhaps you can cheer me up by liking this video and subscribing to my channel. I'm back at the Boogaloo next week. We'll see how that goes. But for now, the honeymoon is over.